Hi, with Christmas right around the corner, I thought I would share with you 20 things that I will not be buying this Christmas. Now, this may not be a list you would like to follow. There are maybe many things on here that you have to buy this Christmas or you really want to because that's your tradition. This is simply a list of what I no longer need to buy or I am choosing not to buy this year but may need to restock next year. So enjoy the list, but I am not telling you you should not buy any of this stuff. This is just my list. The first thing on the list is an advent calendar. I no longer need an advent calendar purchased every year. I just use my calendar. When my son was little, we had one from Avon that we would put little coins or pieces of candy in each pocket, and a mouse would move each night to the next pocket. And then at the end of the year, I put that away and took it out again each year. It wasn't a new advent calendar every year. Currently, they make them where they're filled with candy or products, and they can cost quite a bit of money if you buy a new one each year. It's just not anything I need anymore. I don't have young children, so I just keep track with a calendar. But something you can do if you do have children is to make a simple old-fashioned chain with paper, and every night they can peel off one piece of paper and do a countdown that way. The second item I won't be buying is a gingerbread house kit. I do enjoy making them, and we did them for several years with my son. But if you haven't started that tradition, you might want to just forego beginning it and make cookies instead, because these kits are very expensive and they don't always work out, but they are fun to try. I don't want anybody to not try it, but it's not something I will be buying this year. Number 3 is that I will not be buying any new decorations. I will not be buying anything for indoors, anything for outdoors. I have enough decorations. As a matter of fact, during the past couple years, I have been going through my decorations each holiday season and eliminating things I no longer need, things that have broken, things that I just don't like anymore. I made one bin of memento type sentimental items for my son to keep, and maybe he'll decide to go through them and get rid of some when he gets older, but right now he wants to save them just in case he wants them later. He has ornaments from each year growing up and things like that. But I'm happy with the amount of decorations I have now. I like to pull out the same ones every year because it's kind of traditional. I've never been one of those people that needs to have a whole different theme on a Christmas tree every year. So I'm very happy with what I currently have, and I won't be buying any more. Along the same lines as number 4, I will not be buying new ornaments for the tree. That kind of counts as no more decor. But some people buy a new ornament for the tree every year, and we used to do that. But my husband and I have been married for 31 years. That's a lot of Christmases. We have enough ornaments. So at this point, we are not looking to buy anything new for the tree. It's nice just to see the old ones we have and reminisce about the story behind each one of those. Number 5 is that I will not be buying new pajamas this year. We have never done the matching family pajama tradition, but we have done a tradition of opening one gift every New Year's Eve, and it has always been a new pair of pajamas. As we got older, as my son didn't wear pajamas, we would get new flannel pants and a new t-shirt. And currently we do not wear them out and we do not outgrow them every year, so we do not buy new pajamas. If you have that as a family tradition, then enjoy it. I think it's a cute tradition and it makes for nice family portraits, but it's just not something I will be doing. Number 6 is that I will not be buying any Christmas themed dishes. I never have gotten into that tradition, and I just don't want the extra things to have to store, and to use something once a year just kind of seems like a waste for me. But if you are one that hosts the Christmas parties every year and you like to be festive with your dishes, go ahead. It's just like I said, on my list of what I'm not buying. Along the same lines as number 6 would be number 7. I am not buying any festive towels, aprons, pot holders, oven mitts for the kitchen. I just use the ones I use all year long and they serve the purpose. I don't have special towels that I put out on the stove for decor. You might like it. I'm not buying new ones. Number 8 is Christmas theme bedding. I've never purchased bedding with Christmas theme and I don't plan to. Number 9 is Christmas theme throw pillows or throw blankets scattered around the house or on the couch. We just use ones that we have all year. We don't get that festive by changing those out. Again, it's a storage issue as well. Just to use something for 1 or 2 weeks in a year and then have to store it for the rest of the year is just not something I want to keep doing. Number 10 is candles. I do not buy specially scented holiday candles to use just for the holiday season. In fact, I no longer use candles that have fragrance because of the new research that shows that it's not really great for your health to be inhaling the chemicals that they use to make fragrance. I am not saying you should not use candles. I just choose to not use candles anymore. Number 11 is holiday soaps. I do not buy special containers in nutcracker shape or teddy bear shape or Santa shape to use soap for the holiday season. We just use our regular soap containers. Number 12 is that I will not be buying any new clothing this holiday season. I am not buying Christmas socks. I'm not buying a new Christmas outfit for parties. I am not buying a new Christmas sweater. I'm currently wearing something that I wear around the holiday season. I work in a school and this works great for a sweater to wear when they have a Christmas sweater day. I do not need any new things right now, and that will save me quite a bit of money not buying any new clothing. Number 13 is prepackaged gift boxes, where they have prepackaged a bunch of products, wrapped it nicely, and it's a beautiful looking package. I think that's kind of a waste of money because you can probably buy a bunch of similar products and put them in a box or gift basket or gift bag and save a lot of money and just put the thing together yourself. The little bit of convenience costs more. Number 14 is that I will not be buying a lot of excess food and candy for the holiday season. We are trying to eat healthy and maintain our weight, and I'm trying to regulate my sugar levels. I'm diabetic. So we are going to treat ourselves on Christmas and maybe a couple other times over the holiday season. But in general, we are going to stick with the way we've been eating, and we're not going to go crazy with a lot of excess food. Number 15 is that I will no longer be buying a real poinsettia or real garland or anything like that, a real wreath. I purchased a couple years ago a fake poinsettia that looks amazingly real, and it has saved me so much money that I am definitely not buying real ones again. There's no reason to do that. Number 16 along those same lines is I will not be buying a real Christmas tree. I was allergic as a child to a real Christmas tree, so I grew up with an artificial tree. When my husband and I first got married, we bought an artificial tree, and we had that for over 25 years before it really wasn't good enough to use anymore. So after that, I started using small tabletop trees. And I think 2 years ago, I bought a tree that's really small, and we put it up in a nice little corner. It doesn't require us to move furniture or anything like that. And we will continue to use that. That has been a money saver for us through the years. I know some people enjoy the real tree, and I encourage you to follow your family traditions and do whatever you like to with that tree. It's just not something I will ever purchase a real tree. Number 17 is that we are limiting the extended family and friends that we buy gifts for over the past few years. We have come to agreement with people that we're just not going to buy and exchange gifts. They can use their money on their more close family members, and that's what we will do too. If you are a big family and you like to buy gifts for everybody, that's up to you. But I've also heard of some families doing things like a Secret Santa or just choosing names on Thanksgiving that will be the person you get for your Christmas present. There are ways to do it more cheaply. And we just don't have huge families, and we have never really done that. So I won't be doing that, of course, this year either. Number 18 is that this year I will be buying no wrapping paper. And that's because I have quite the stockpile and I just don't need to buy any new this year. I also have reused gift bags and gift boxes for several years. We use a couple gift boxes as a joke every year. They have Mickey Mouse on them, and we used them for my son when he was about 2 or 3 years old. And every year we still use them. He's 30 and he knows he's going to get a gift in his Mickey Mouse gift boxes every year. There's also ways to wrap gifts in cloth or creative ways where you don't have to buy wrapping paper. But I do use wrapping paper, but I have a lot of it. And my plan is if I use it all this year, I'm going to go shopping right after Christmas and buy what I think I'll need next year on sale. That's the best way to get it. You should never need to buy it fresh every year and pay double for it. Number 19 is that I will not be buying gifts for anybody that I feel are meaningless trinkets or toys that will break or just useless items. My goal is to buy gifts that will be functional or consumable, like my family's favorite food products or just an experience gift card for something to go do. Or a handmade gift. We have done that in our family a lot. My husband and I are creative people, and we have done handmade gifts for each other through the years. And those are meaningful and useful items, and I prefer to do that rather than just throw money away on something that I think somebody might enjoy seeing, but then set it on a shelf or throw it away after a couple years. Number 20 is that I am not going to buy any gifts for coworkers or students in my school that I have on my caseload this year. I've done that in the past. I've purchased them for my boss, for the principal, for just random people that are my friends at work. I am not doing that this year. And I'm not participating in a Secret Santa or anything like that. It's just way too expensive to do that. Even if you only spend $10 on a few people, that's a lot of money, and I'm just not going to do that this year. Well, that's the whole list of what I came up with, and I want you to know I'm not a Scrooge. I love Christmas. I love decorating. I love giving presents to others. It's just at my age, I'm trying to declutter. I'm trying to simplify. I'm trying to save money. And I just don't need to do all these things anymore. Even if I used to enjoy them, I don't really need to do them anymore. One bonus tip I have for you, if you happen to be hosting a Christmas party or holiday party at your house, make sure you do not take on all of the work yourself. That can be stressful to try to do everything for a party. Make sure everybody is a participant in the preparations, even from their own homes. You can use a group text or group messenger and just set up a menu planning thing and have everybody bring a dish or 2 dishes and take the load off yourself. Make the holidays less stressful so everyone enjoys themselves. And save money where you can if you need to. If you don't need to, then have a happy holiday season and enjoy yourself.